If you guys wanted some throttle sauce, we got the speed additive.
Oh.
Right, this is a very unique product.
Oh, we definitely need some of that for Ryan.
Yep.
Is that really going to help?
Speed additive?
It might take more than one bottle of that.
Tell me about LIQUI MOLY. We're here. We got your racing side-by-side UTV. UTV, is that what you call it?
Yeah, so right behind us here is Josh Smith's X3 Can-Am Ultra 4 racer. And in the booth we also have one of the factory off-road Beta 480s, which is really cool. So anyways, but the whole line, the power sports division, you were asking what's new, right? So one of the things that we're trying to do is expand our 20-liter offering. And 20 liters is a 5.2 gallon jug, which I just showed you guys. So that's a really good fit for a lot of shops because they don't have to commit to such large size bottles, but they can bring in the line, right? So one of the biggest struggles in the dealer market is they all have to have their factory OEM oils, right? That's an important thing for them to maintain. But when it comes to having a high-end quality oil, sometimes they don't always want to have it in a full-size drum. So we have a lot of options for them. So we have a 60-liter drum, right? We also have those 20s, which I told you we're expanding on. So that's just some of the stuff that we're working on to expand the footprint for the line and for the dealers.
So give me like the rundown of like your sport bike line.
Yeah, so right behind us, this is...
you guys used to sponsor a class in Moto America, right? Are you guys still doing that?
Yeah. So actually last year with James Rispoli, I don't know if you guys are following him, but James Rispoli won the Super Hooligan class for Harley Davidson. We were part of that, so that was really cool for that class. Max Splendors we also support over in the Bagger Racing, and then a couple other teams as well. So we try to spread the love throughout all the categories, from off-road, side-by-side, you know, all the sport bike guys, flat track guys. So you want to be involved in a little bit of all of it. And the way the booth is laid out is this is a lot of like the high-end sport bike fluids right here. On the other side of us over here would be like more of if you wanted to look at our off-road options, all the off-road options would be over there. So we just try to divide it up so that when we're talking to dealers, depending on their category, you know, what we're looking at.
That's really cool. So you guys have you have oils and chemicals too, right? Or
oils and additives. So
what are the additives? What is that?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the company, a lot of people don't realize that the footprint of the brand worldwide, they do over 4,000 products worldwide.
Oh, wow.
So just in the U.S., probably right now as this is being filmed, we probably have like 600 SKUs in the U.S. So that just kind of gives you an idea of what we don't have.
Wow.
That we make.
Yeah.
It's all made in Germany by us, so
wow.
it's made in Germany. Germany's #1 brand for the last 15 years, consumer voted, so a lot of power behind that. But yeah, we try to spend the time in all categories, not just one, but you know, dirt bike guys, ATV, UTV, it's all important. So the additives are a big thing. The additives are what started the company back in 1957. They started as an additive company, right? So that was their main focus, was additive development. That's what gives us the advantage over the competition, is the additives are what make and break your products. If you make them and control what they do, you can tailor them and put secret sauce or throttle sauce in them, whichever way you want to do it, right? Not everybody has that advantage. Some guys just have to go to a source and buy it, and then they put it in their oil and they make it that way. So because we custom make all of the additive packs in-house, that's how we tailor the oils to be different. So every one of those oils on there, when it comes to temperature range, evaporation rates, all the specs of those oils are different. Every one of them. Like there's not one that's the same.
Okay.
So not every brand can say that. There's other places out there that can't have that same thing to say. So we got a lot of cool stuff. The additives are a big thing. He's going to bring something over to show you. We do some stuff that helps clean out your motor. So if you're ever switching oil brands, doesn't matter what brand you're switching from, but in most power sport applications, you've got a wet clutch, right? So the oil's embedded with a wet clutch. And when you go from one brand to the next, it's that additive pack that can be different and cause the clutch to have different engagement feel. It's not that the motor won't run, it'll engage, but it might not feel proper. Okay. So we make a product, it's called Engine Flush. Engine Flush is just our power sport detergent, highly concentrated, and you put it in with the old oil, and you just let the machine idle for 10 minutes. And what it's going to do is it helps clean out the whole inside of the motor and almost do a reset. So whatever oil you put in after the fact, it's going to have obviously no deposits in the motor, but also your clutch plates will be nice and clean. So if you integrate a different oil and additive pack, the grip and the friction will be a lot better. So that's something that we have.
Dude, I've never heard that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Never heard that before.
And a lot of times when you talk about, like when you just go to someone, you're like, "Yeah, you want to do an engine flush?" They get a little crazy, like,
I saw a video on TikTok.
Are we putting solvent in this thing? You know, like, so no, it's not. It's the same exact detergent that's in the oil when it's new. Right? Every motor oil on the shelf, not just ours, they all part of their job is to clean the motor. And there's an additive in every oil. So it's just that additive by itself, highly concentrated. So there's no foreign chemicals that we're putting in when we put the engine flush. It's the same thing that's in that bottle, just concentrated. So it gets a nice clean out of the motor, gives a good reset. Like I said, if you're going to switch oil brands, it's great. If you're out there and you're having consumption problems in your machine, if you go to check your oil when it's service time and the oil's low, it's because the oil you're using, it doesn't have a high enough temperature range and it evaporates in the motor, it creates carbon and sludge. We want to clean it out and use a better oil.
We don't leave oil in our engines long enough for that to happen.
No, most guys.
Like every other weekend, huh?
Right, but what also contributes to that is the fuel. Right, our fuel's getting worse and worse. So if you're not using fuel additives to maintain the whole internals of your motor, it's important to do everything. But like we were just talking about, this is that engine flush, so you can see what it looks like. So this, again, you just pour in, let it idle for a few minutes, shut it down. You don't want to do no hot laps, no panic revs, and it'll just clean the motor out and drain it, and then change your filter and go on to some liquid moly oil.
Wow.
The other one, if you guys wanted some throttle sauce, we got the speed additive.
Oh.
All right, this is a very unique product.
Oh, we definitely need some of that for Ryan.
Yep.
Is that really going to help?
Speed additive.
It might take more than one bottle of that.
Do you like drink it straight?
You
or
can
do you
slam
mix
it.
with
No,
stuff?
don't
Like,
slam it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't drink it. That stuff is it's a very unique product that we make. And people, a lot of times when you start talking about speed additive, they think it's an octane booster, right? It's not an octane booster. It just atomizes your fuel. So it speeds up the combustion process and we can extract more energy out of your fuel. It's a little bit better when you use it with a pump gas. It's designed to be used better with a pump gas. You can use it with some of the race fuels out there, but some of those fuels are already oxygenated fuels, right? So This is really designed for the guy that's still going to the pump, getting 92. You want to, help your bike out, help your machine out. You put the speed additive in your 5-gallon jug and you're good to go. The other thing that's cool, it's safe for 2 and 4 strokes, so you can use it for either machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
92, but like what if you're using like 85E?
85E, you can still do it. That's still fine.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, man.
Yeah, for sure. No worries.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Dude,
Anytime,
seriously. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you for talking to us.
Yeah.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hold my beer for a minute.